Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today I am doing a what I took versus what I used beauty video for Walt Disney World. Basically telling you what I packed versus what I didn't, what I packed versus what I actually used. I'm gonna get straight into it. If there is something that I packed that you go, oh, I would definitely have used that, obviously you definitely pack that because you think you're going to use it. I just didn't on this trip. You'll also notice that some of the products in here are products that I hauled in my Sephora and Ulta haul from the US, which are things I specifically purchased for this trip, and will obviously use beyond that, but there are things I specifically purchased for this trip. We're going to start with makeup. I didn't wear makeup for the start of the trip when I was with Melissa. I only wore makeup while we were in Orlando. And our days were set out so that on most of our Disney days, except for Epcot Day, we we entered the park during our early entry hour, half an hour. We kind of stayed to the park till midday, went back to the hotel and rested, and then kind of headed back to the parks around 4-ish for the nighttime festivities. And that was the case for Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, to the Halloween party and Hollywood Studios. Epcot it wasn't, because we had to go around World Showcase and eat around the world. And we didn't need to rope drop because we didn't have an individual attraction ride that we wanted to ride. So that meant I actually did my makeup twice on those 3 days. I did my makeup in the morning. When we got back, I took it off and had a nap, and then I reapplied it before going to the parks again at night. And what I actually used in both of those things were different products. So let's just get into what I took and what I actually used. This is not actually Urban Decay All-Nighter. This is the Skindinavia Oil Control Priming Spray, which is currently something I'm really enjoying. I used it with the Touch of Silk Canvas under the Misha BB Cream for some added oil control. And I knew I was going to Florida in the start of spring, and it was the humidity of post-Hurricane Ian, so it wasn't too bad because most of the humidity had moved along, but there was still the humidity of Florida. And this was a product I was very glad to have, and I used every time I put makeup on, which was every day, sometimes twice a day. Big fan of this product. Really glad I took it. The other priming product I took was the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer Mattifier. I did use this, but I didn't love it. This product grips onto makeup in a way that when you only place it in particular areas, which I did, I only placed it kind of on my nose here, where I get really early here and right here, your makeup really grabs to that area and doesn't sit nicely, and then it doesn't blend with the rest of the makeup. So I actually did not like how this sat on my skin. This is also quite old, so this is something I think I will end up decluttering because there are obviously other mattifying products I enjoy more. But I did use it. Concealer and corrector, so the Bobbi Brown corrector stick in light beige and the Dior Forever Skin Correct concealer in 0N. I use these both makeup application times. I like and enjoy them both. Then in my morning application, I would just apply the One Size Turn Up the Base powder foundation over that and leave it like that. But then in the evening, I would use the One Size Turn Up the Base Triple B cream, because I knew that the parks would be cooler and I would be able to handle more product on my face than I would in the morning. So I also really liked how this wore. When I used this, I set it with the Too Faced Peach Perfect Powder, which is holy grail status for me. I took the NARS Laguna bronzer as my only bronzer and used it all the time. The highlighter I took was the NARS High Voltage illuminating palette with 1977 Fort de France and Queen. This was from holiday a couple of years ago, and it is my kind of go-to highlight travel palette because it has it has the pink, it has the gold, and then I can mix them. It's really good, and NARS product travel really well. I took 2 blushes. I did mostly use the Pat McGrath Flirtatious blush, but there was a couple of times I picked up my MAC Moonrise blush in Warm Soul. For the brows, something I have already unpacked is the Emco Tinted Brow Gel, which is what I did use most of the time. I don't actually think I might have used the Precisely My Brow with that to even it out. But I definitely didn't end up using did I not take that and I just used, no, I took that with me. And I don't think I would have used the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter because I just prefer the tint in one straight away. The lip liner I took was my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I use this all the time. I would start my setting routine with MAC Fix Plus and then finish it up with, I don't know where it is. I'd finish it up with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, which I assume is in the haul box that I technically haven't hauled yet. And then lip products, I basically just used the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask as lip balm, and that was on top of the Charlotte Tilbury, or I used the L'Oreal Colorish Shine Balm. Skincare. The Refreshment Cleansing Facial Wipes, which I got from BoxyCharm for ordering BoxyCharm for a month. I use these to take my makeup off in the middle of the day when I didn't want to do a full removal, when I was just going to put more makeup back on. So I did use these. The cleansing balm I took was the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm in Strawberry Basil from last year's holiday collection. I don't know why I ended up taking this because I bought 4 pharmacy cleansing balms, but this is the one I took and used, and the rest just stayed packed. So I did use that. Take out my contacts and my eye drops. I took eye drops for my contacts and didn't use them. There we go. Face cleanser I used was the Belief Aquabomb Jelly Cleanser. I did take a fresh soy face cleanser because I thought this might run out of me, but it didn't, so I didn't end up using this. I did use this, and I'm actually going to keep this out to finish this up because it is so empty. I'm not going to use it. My mist was the Kaja Mist Me Pina Colada. I do not like this mist. I will use it up, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase purely because the mist is like really annoying. It doesn't sit right. When it sprays funky, but I did use it. Serums. What did I take for serums? This is what I took. I didn't take my Make Me Brow. I took a Baby Essence Gimme Brow in the shade 2, and that is what I used. And then I took my Shiseido eyelash curler, and then I used the Rare Beauty mascara mini from the Sephora Favorites set, which I did use. Serums. I have 2 Drunk Elephant TLC from Boost Glycolic Night Serums, because again, I thought this one was going to run out of me. It didn't, so I used this one. I didn't use this one. Again, I'm going to use this one up. The eye cream I took was the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm, and I did use that, as well as the Aqua Bomb Moisturizer Day and Night. I did use the Belief Hydra Sebum Control Essence, which is my favorite oil control serum product that I cannot find anywhere anymore. I used this, so I would use, where's my hydrating serum that I took? I took a hydrating serum. What did I take? The Laneige Water Bank Essence. So So I would apply this, then I would apply this, and then I would apply, where is my sunscreen? All of my things have been messed up. In here. The Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Tinted Base. So this was my morning routine. I would cleanse with the Belief, mist with the Kaja, this, let it sit, put on my makeup. And it was perfect. And then I would reapply this when I redid my makeup. And I used all of those. At night, obviously I used the Drunk Elephant. I also took a Sunday Riley Luna Mini that I use because I alternate at home between an acid one night and then a retinol oil the other night, and I did do that on trip as well. So I took Luna, and the product I used while using Luna was the Eye Unique Tea Tree Relief Serum, which is now finished. I also took the Glam Glow Super Toner Exfoliating Acid Solution. I used this once and then I just didn't. I usually use the Paula's Choice 2% BHA in the morning as a toner, so I thought I could replace it with this. I just didn't. The other product I didn't use was the Biossance 100% Squalane Oil, which I use a squalane oil. I use an oil that is not retinol based on the nights I use an acid usually, but I didn't on the trip. Maybe I used Hungarian Water Essence and not the Water Bank. No, I forgot I took Hungarian Water Essence by Belief, which I'm also going to keep out because it is almost empty. As I said, I took the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is in Sweet Candy. This is the new one. I'm glad I didn't take Gummy Bear because it finished up at home in less than 2 weeks. So I'm glad I took the fresh one. Something I didn't use, the Dr. Jart Derm Mask Water Jet Vital Hydration Solution Mask. I didn't know how my skin was going to be after 24 hours of flying when I got to Melissa's, but it ended up being okay, so I didn't need this. I also didn't use the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop because I just used the Paula's Choice. And on my body, I used the Ultraviolet Extreme Screen Hydrating Hand and Body Sunscreen SPF 50. And this has like shimmer in it. It's really pretty on the skin. It's also definitely hydrating. But this was what I used as a body sunscreen. Hair care. Oh, another sunscreen I thought I might use but didn't. The Tatcha, the Silk Sunscreen. I bought a mini of and I didn't use that. Something else I didn't use was my La Vie Belle fragrance. Didn't spray perfume once while I was there. What I did use though on my body was the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I really like this so much so that I bought a second one that you'll see in a haul soon, which is technically this one. But I did use it. So I bought the Briogeo set. I did not use the volumizing spray, but I did use the shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo is really liquidy, so it like ran away, is nearly empty. The conditioner is going to last forever. I didn't use the Amika The Wizard Detangling Primer because I didn't blow dry my hair. I just let it air dry, even though Melissa had a blow dryer if I wanted one. Oh look, I took a second face mask. Why did I take a second face mask? This is a Mecca Fresh Faced Hydrogel Sheet Mask. Also, I didn't use that. I think we're now left with things I didn't. Oh no, I did use the Jo Loves Pomelo Bath and Shower Gel as my shower gel. What I did use, the Bondi Sands Gradual Tanning Lotion Tinted Skin Perfector. I purchased this just before I left, because I heard that it was a tinted gradual tan, so you could put it on and it was like already there. And I'm very fair. I thought I would like some colour in my legs. I didn't bother to use this at all. I also forgot to take out the First Class by IGK detoxifying shampoo and conditioner for my fortnightly detoxifying shampoo. So I didn't use either of those. I just used the Briogeo. Also didn't use either of my Sol de Janeiro creams, the Coca Cabana or the Brazilian Bum Bum. The only moisturiser I used was the After Sun lotion that we purchased from somewhere. And then the F Balm Electrolyte Water Facial from Drunk Elephant I didn't use either. I think that was in case I ran out. Did use my razor and my toothbrush. In my carry-on, I don't know why these things are in my carry-on. I did use one pair of my under eye patches for the first day, for the way there, which was the Patchology Restoring Night patches, but I didn't use the MZ Skid ones on the way home. I was just not in the mood. I did use the Origins Drink Up Intensive Hydrating Overnight Mask. This is my preferred overnight treatment hydrator. This and the Clinique Moisture Surge Mask. This is just the one I had on the plane, nice and thick, keeps you hydrated, which is why I didn't need the mask when I was there. Deodorant. I took 2 deodorants. The other one I am now using again. This is the Native Sweet Peach and Nectar, is the main one I used, and then I packed my Key Lime one that I have, that I'm currently using, in my park bag if I needed to reapply, which I didn't except for the days that I was there the whole day. Dry shampoo, Bumble and Bubble Predator powder. Good stuff. Used it. Also, obviously, used Warm Vanilla Sugar Anti-Bac, POC-Bac Antibacterial Hand Gel, and the Fresh Advanced Sugar. It's Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Treatment I also used. So those are all the things. I used more than I didn't use, which is good, I think. And most of the things I didn't use were like extra steps. Good job, Hannah. So that is what I packed versus what I actually used on my trip to the States. If you guys enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think you would have used, what you wouldn't have used. I'd love to know. And click subscribe to stay tuned for more. Did I say that already? I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.